Hey, what's good everyone? So you have just seen me unbox the Nike Air Max Tailwind IV OG, which had initially been released the first time in 1999 and was just re-released a couple of days ago. It arrived today at my doorstep. And of course the big question is it worth it? Is it worth the money that Nike is asking for it? And if you want to find out, then stay tuned, because right after the break we're gonna jump into the details. So I do not know what you did in the late 90s, but I know what I did. I used to play in a bunch of hardcore punk bands and was just playing all around Europe. And at that time I wasn't wearing any running shoes or even performance shoes. I don't even remember anyone wearing performance shoes like these. I don't even know that these existed. Because I was wearing most of the time Vans or skate shoes because I was skateboarding at that time. So wearing something like this was unthinkable, and times are changing, tastes are developing and changing, and today I have to admit I do find these pretty dope. So no spoiler here, but so let's dive into it. Well, the first time I've seen a review for this shoe was by Akicktive. He was comparing the Supreme joints that brought to his original one, the white, gray, and orange one. And the Supreme one consists out of very strange material on the upper, which looks like someone took a pillowcase and just put it on the shoe. Not my cup of tea at all. I think this one looks a lot cleaner. So speaking of clean, I think this whole design is pretty clean. I do like the shoe quite a bit. It consists out of an all synthetic upper. Let's just hold it real quick into the cam. Let's give it a 360. Like I said, all synthetic materials, no leather used here, but Nike did a pretty good job on the choice of materials. I have to admit, it does not feel cheap. I would compare it to the Asics Gel Cayano 5, which I did a review on. You can check it out if you want. But I would say the material of the midsole is not quite on the same level. All other materials are. The mesh is decent, the synthetic leather is decent, it's very comfortable, it's very cushiony. Also the inner liner here is pretty decent. I was afraid that the quality would not be so great because of all my past experience with Nike, but the night before the release I went to a local store and they had it already on the shelf, and I took a little peek at it and I was surprised how good the quality is. This is a pretty thick cut, so it's not cheap. It's probably not gonna lose its shape or its form quickly. It's not real leather, so it's probably gonna need some time to break in as well. But I was pleasantly surprised because I was expecting something like the Air Huarache or the Air Max 93, which is pretty cheap. It's probably not even leather, it's probably vinyl coating on some cheaper leather or something, or in a base material. I was expecting something like this, but reality showed that this is a little bit better. The air cushioning, I think, is related to the Air Max Plus. The only thing that this is missing, it does not have the tuned air canals, but the dampening system is the same. It does remind me a lot of the Air Max 95, and very good traction pattern here. And of course, already back then Nike slapped a bunch of branding onto the shoe, a lot of Air Max branding, a lot of swooshes, mini swooshes, more mini swooshes, more Nike logo on the insole, of course the Volt swoosh here on the outside. What I really like about the shoe are these neon green and Volt skeleton patterns throughout the mid panel here. I think this looks really dope, and what they did, in contrary to the Supreme pair, is they extended these black lines here all the way to the bottom of the sole. They didn't do this on the Supreme pair, so I think this looks a lot better, a lot cleaner, and I really like that. Sizing wise, I went with my true size. At first I had the impression it would be fitting a little bit small, but I just had to untie those laces here because they were too tight, and then it was fine. I put them on feet already. I think it's a very comfortable shoe. I was surprised how comfortable it is. and but of course nothing by today's standards, and I don't think it requires a lot of break-in time. Also, the wearing sensation, is that the right word, or the comfort, is pretty comparable to the Akicktive Cushiony 5, which I also do own. That's pretty much it, not much more to say. I really like them. Only gripe, and the biggest gripe that I have with them, is Nike. Are you serious? This is a 170 euro shoe. You are already moving into collab waters at that price point. I think these should be about 120 and 140 max. 170 is way too much. So if you are on the fence of getting these, here's my advice. If you really want them, if you think these are so dope that you need to have them, no matter what, get them. I think they're really good, they look dope. If you would like to get something on a little discount, you probably should wait, because I think these are gonna sit. I think these are gonna go on discount, and they are widely available everywhere. I do not like recommending something like this, but this is just a bit of truth. There's too much stuff coming out, this is too expensive, and I don't think these are gonna fly off the shelves. Nevertheless, I think this is a dope release. I really like them a lot. And yeah, so that's it for the MX Tailwind 4 OG from 1999. If you like this shoe, give this video a like, leave a comment. If you don't like it, you can leave a comment as well. And if you like this video, then give me a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, then do me a favor, please subscribe, because it's gonna help me out in the long run. It's gonna keep me doing videos like these, and I hope I'm gonna see you next time again. So until then, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Live with all these lies again.